Hey y'all, Link.550 here, and today it's time for another lovely episode of the Milk Podcast. Now this is episode 129, and as you'll notice, the background is different because today's episode is a very, very special one. This is the chocolate milk edition. I know, very special. I'm sure all of you guys have waited and waited. You know, it's been a couple weeks since the last episode. Sorry, I got corona, but you know, everything's fine now. Let's just jump right into the facts. Like I said, this one's a special chocolate milk episode, so all these facts are going to be about chocolate milk, hence the chocolate cow that you see on the screen. That is, of course, where chocolate milk comes from. So let's just jump straight into these facts. I'm excited. I don't know if you guys are excited, but I know I am, that's for sure. Now, 1 cup or 240 milliliters of chocolate milk provides 180 to 211 calories, 8 grams of protein, 26 to 32 grams of carbs, 11 to 17 grams of sugar, 2.5 to 9 grams of fat, 28% calcium, 25% vitamin D, 24% riboflavin, 12% potassium, and 25% phosphorus. Chocolate milk also contains smaller amounts of zinc, selenium, iodine, magnesium, and vitamins A, B1, B6, and B12. So already, it sounds like chocolate milk is pretty sick, right? But hold on, it gets better. Now, chocolate milk, it's a fan favorite. Like, who doesn't like chocolate milk? Except for maybe people with lactose intolerance, but you know what, whatever. Who doesn't like chocolate milk? It's also great for kids, for a couple reasons. One is kids really need nutrients that is actually in the milk. They need it for their calcium, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin A, which will help them get it quicker than non-milk drinkers. Kids will actually like to drink the milk more when it's actually flavored with something that they'll enjoy. So, how do you get kids to drink milk? Flavor it with chocolate and they'll drink their milk. The added sugar of chocolate milk, despite popular belief, is actually very minimal. So, don't worry that, schools are feeding their kids chocolate milk, because in reality, it's actually not that much more sugar than normal milk. So, your kids will be just fine. Here's some fun facts about chocolate milk. An Irish physician named Sir Hans Sloane is the inventor of chocolate milk. He's the man who made this all happen. He brought back his chocolate milk recipe with him to England from Jamaica, where it was manufactured and sold as medicine. That's how great chocolate milk is. It was originally sold as medicine. September 27th is National Chocolate Milk Day. So a lot of you guys might be asking, why didn't you do the special milk podcast then? Well, to be honest, I just have plans, Sorry, I'm just busy. Chocolate milk can actually help boost your calcium and vitamin D, which research shows is important for preserving cartilage and joint health. Research has also found that cacao actually contains antibacterial agents that fight tooth decay. The problem is that things are added, such as sugar and milk, which can still cause cavities, unfortunately. Drinking 1 large glass after you work out will help boost your muscle growth and speed recovery. So believe it or not, guys, you can actually drink chocolate milk after you work out, and it'll be good for your body. Now, I've heard from a couple different sources in my past that people like to drink chocolate milk after they work out. And admittedly, I never really did that, but I've heard that it can lead to some pretty good results. Now, I would like to say that all of these facts are all from my head, because I am extremely, extremely smart and I know a lot about chocolate milk. If you hear any clicking or not, that's just me doing my taxes, don't worry, because I'm a good citizen. Going back to children though, if you're asking yourself, will chocolate milk make my child overweight? Research actually shows that there's not even a single link between drinking flavored milk and children becoming overweight. But keep in mind, like every food or beverage, moderation is key. Only drink a little at a time and you'll maintain a nice, healthy weight. Now here's a little tip that some of you guys might not actually be aware of. Believe it or not, it is actually better for your teeth to drink chocolate milk instead of just sipping it. If you were to sip it and, preserve the flavor, yeah, it'll taste good and all. But unfortunately, if you sip it constantly, then that will increase the time that your teeth are exposed to sugar. So by drinking it, you're actually decreasing the time that your teeth are exposed to sugar. And in the end, you might end up getting less cavities. So remember, drink your milk, don't sip. Now, like I was saying before, chocolate milk actually doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. In fact, a study showed that it really only contributes 3% of added sugars in the diets of children 2 to 18 years old. So, like I said, if you're worried about your kids drinking a lot of chocolate milk, getting a lot of sugar, don't worry about the sugar, you know? Here's another fun fact. A lot of schools actually, believe it or not, only feed their kids fat-free chocolate milk. Now, of course, they do have the, normal 1%, 2% fat-free options. However, the only chocolate milk options available are fat-free in most schools. So, if you're worried about what your kid's school serves them, you most likely don't have to worry because it'll probably just end up being fat-free. Alright, so for all you listening out there, a lot of you have heard a lot of great facts about chocolate milk, and maybe you guys might want some yourself. Now, you can go out to the store and buy some yourself, but here's a quick little recipe that'll work great and it'll make you some very delicious chocolate milk. All you're gonna need are 6 to 8 ounces of any milk type. It can really be anything, 1%, 2% fat-free, whatever you have, just any type of milk, 6 to 8 ounces. And you're gonna need 1.5 teaspoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. And you're also gonna need 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar. If you're feeling a little bit spicy, you can even add some vanilla extract. All you really need is a half a teaspoon of that, and you can add it if you want or not, whatever works best for you. Now, once you got the ingredients, pour your milk into the glass and slowly add the cocoa powder while blending with an immersion blender. Or if you don't have that, maybe just use a spoon. But an immersion blender does ultimately work best because it reduces the clumping of the cocoa powder. But with a spoon, with enough work, you can get all the clumps out. And then add your powdered sugar till it's well blended, and there you go, there's your chocolate milk for you. Alright guys, so I think we're gonna start getting to some guest callers here because, the show is about roughly half over, so anybody who wants to call in can call in now. Alright guys, so now that I'm expecting some guest callers, I'm actually gonna turn off the nice little milk music that I have playing. So in case you guys don't hear it, that's why. We are now gonna be switching to guest caller mode. Oh, it looks like we got our first caller here. Pretty excited. Let's see what they have to say. Hey, you're on the air. What's up?
Hi. Me and my 4-year-old son have been watching the Milk Podcast for years now, and we just wanted to say how much we love your show and that you should really keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate your nice call.
You're welcome. Keep it up.
Yeah, thanks. All right, see you. Oh, it looks like we got our next caller. All right, let's see what's up. Hey, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, man. I just wanted to say, what the fuck? This show isn't vegan. It's shit. Fuck you.
All right, well, I guess he wasn't too happy about the show, but moving on. Next caller. Oh, okay. We got another call already. Wow, the show is really flooding today. Wow, we're getting lots of calls. Okay, let's go. Hey, what's up? You're on the air.
Hey, if you could please refrain from talking about milk. My 8-year-old niece is here, and she's lactose intolerant. So, if you could, that'd be great. Thanks.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Whoops. Didn't mean that. Hey, what's poppin'?
Hey, man. Real nice to be on the show. I love it. I love watching. But, I'd have to say, I think you're a little heavy on the milk. Maybe you could try talking about something else. Like fish. Man, I don't know if you know about fish, but there are tons of them. They're, really great fish. You got, clownfish, we got, angelfish, bluegill, trout, sea bass.
Alright, we're not doing fish. We're not doing fish. I'm starting to get the feeling people don't really like this show that much. Oh, okay, here we go. Next caller. Hey, what's up?
This is the Beach Place?
No, this is the Milk Podcast.
Oh, heard about that show. Isn't that the podcast where Cutie Pie was on episode 100?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, it's boring. It's complete and utter shit.
Okay. Alright guys, so I think that's going to do it for this episode of the Milk Podcast, episode 129. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Maybe you even poured yourself a nice little glass of chocolate milk. If you haven't already, feel free to do so. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will catch you guys ideally in the next Milk podcast. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.